Hello everyone. Today I'm going to make a t-shirt design for kids only, like kids from 6 to 10 years old. So this is going to be a funny design. I'm going to use this astronaut helmet here. I made that one from this image. This is from PNG item. I downloaded this from PNG item, and this cat face. I'm just using their outlines to make this design here. And for this design here, as this is going to be a t-shirt design for kids, so I need to select my fonts according to that. So I am going to use here two font. One will be a space related font, that the text I am going to use here will be a space cat. So a space letter text will be in a space kind of font, and the cat font will be something cat style fonts. So for that one, here I am going to use the font.com. I am going to use this font here, space bar. And you can see I have showed you in my previous video, one of my previous video, that some font have this cool graphics. You can easily use them in your design and there will be no copyright. So this is what I am going to do. I am going to use these elements in my design, and for cat text I am going to use this Catino text font here. This two font will be in my design. So for this one here, for that kind of space elemental font, I need to have all the letters here so that I can get all the elements available on that font. So I made a one capital letter, one small letter here. If I just select something like, okay, sorry for that, not there. If I select this space font here, you can see there is a lot of graphics inside this two font option here, and they are copyright free, so I can easily use them in my design. But for now I am not going to do that. I am just keeping them as it is. I just need to fix my cat and this helmet here. So I am going to use this cat like this. I will make it a colorful design because it is going to be a design for kids, so they will love to wear something very much colorful. So I am just selecting these two to align them center wise. Now you can see the area those are going outside of this helmet. I need to fix them, but I cannot just erase them because I need to fill this area with live paint tool. So if I just erase now, that will not work, so I am not going to erase. But this speaker here, I don't need that because this is going to be a cat design, so cat is not going to talk on that headphone. So I'm just erasing that part. Okay, so before just making this design colorful, I need to understand one thing, that this is going to be a t-shirt design for kids. So whichever color I am going to use, that should attract the kids, or kids should love them. So I will use that kind of colors. But now for this design here, I am going to select this helmet, and if I just make a offset path for that, maybe a bit bigger in size. Okay, 10 pixel will work for me, or maybe a bit bigger, 15 pixel. So pressing OK. Now I cannot just click anywhere else, then it will be deselected. Some of you just having travel in this area. I am getting a lots of comment because you can just simply cut this without deselecting it. So if I cut it, my original shape will be here, and now that part is in my clipboard. So maybe I need to make it a bit smaller, this cat head here, because it should feel like this is inside this helmet here, like this. Okay, that will work for me. Now I am going to open transparency for my cat image and paste in front. Ctrl F, that means paste in front. Okay, so as you can see, this is now pasted where it was, but I need these areas to be filled. So I am going to use my shape builder here. I cannot just use unite and merge, because that will make everything merge, and everything means this inner area will also be merged, but I don't need that. So this is going to take a bit time here. Okay guys, so those areas are fixed, but as you can see, I have some areas going out of my helmet here, like this cat beard here, but that I can easily erase, because there that part will not, I will not need that when I will using my live paint tool, because those are not filled areas, so I can simply erase them. But this area I cannot erase, because that will not work when I am using paint live paint tool. So this is now my cat face is positioned. Now I am going to select it, make a group so that I don't lose its position. Now this is going to be my main graphics of my design, and I need that to text here. Okay, this is because I selected this font here, space. I am going to use this space bar font here. Now this one I have a plan in mind that I will make it look like a space kind of design, like I will put some elements in these areas so that it looks like this cat is in a space. So that's why this one here, and then maybe like this space kitten, that will work for me. Now Catino, this font I am going to use here. Now I have this font has a cool feature that if I just make anything capital letter, that will have this 2 year of cat. So I'm going to use like this. Okay, this is not looking good, so just make it cat. You can see anything if I put here in capital letter, that will be with that to cat here, and that is the reason I choose this font, because it will look good, as this is going to be a t-shirt design for babies. So I'm going to break them, these two font here, as I always try to use some transparency, and I really like this option to put text like overlapping each other, then use transparency to cut that part out, maybe a bit bigger in size. That will work for me. Now I am selecting this space text here, pasting in front. Okay, this will give me a look that it is being cut out. Okay, now I need to make them a group so that I don't lose their positions. Now everything I am going to do here, I need to keep them inside a certain area. So this is the artboard I am working now, 4500 into 5400. So I am making that, and then if I make it smaller like this, so this will be my complete area here. So I am going to just make it white like this, cut, paste in back. Now that is the lowest layer of my layer panel. If I lock this, now anything I am going to do, I should do inside this area, and that is how it will be a good design, because when I will do that design, I will make that one bigger, and it will cover the whole area of my artboard here. So that is why I am going to use this. Now this is going to be my main design here. Now before proceeding, I want to tell you something, that this is the way of making t-shirt design, perfect design, that everything is important in your design. Keep them as big as possible, because a printing area of a t-shirt is not very much bigger, and of course you cannot just zoom into a printed t-shirt to see some little details. So whatever you are making, just keep the main elements bigger as much as possible, and then you can add some extra element to make this design beautiful. Okay, so this is going to be my, okay, just that is being a bit tough for me to work on that area, so I'm going to use my ruler tool here, just to put a ruler here. It will give me that opportunity to work inside this area, because I don't like this shape to keep in my design. Okay, so this is now my design. So this is the vectors I am going to use in my design. So first of all, they are in font mode. Like if I select them, you can see this is the space font, so I need to break them. Once they are broke, I can now easily use some of these graphics from here, like this one here. This guy is looking really good, and you can see this each and every font is in group mode here. So if I select this one here, okay, let me find the first, take some elements here, like this one I will use. Okay, maybe some more elements. Okay, so these are the elements I am going to use here. So I selected some of them. Now cut, and once they are in my clipboard, I am placing them here, pasting them like this. Now I have to arrange them so that I can use in my design. Okay, this is very smaller in size, but of course they are in vector format, so size is not a problem here. You can see this one here, I am going to use this one maybe in this area, but I don't need these other elements like these parts here, so I am going to erase everything that is not in the, that is not the part of my this design here. Okay, so this one is going to be like this maybe. Okay, that is a good position to okay, you can see I made a mistake here. Like this one, they should be in group, so they are not in group. Now I am making them in group. Once they are group, I can place them something like this. So maybe I should skip this part to part when making designs, because this is really boring, and especially boring for those who know the basics here, but still you can skip this part while I am placing them. Okay, now I need another guide here, because I like to keep everything in harmony. So I am going to place them, because I will not go beyond this area. That will be the lowest area of my design, and that is how I will. Okay, sorry again, I made that mistake again. So this one is going to be just placing them like this. Okay, now this each and everything here should be in group, so except that ruler here. So if I group them, now I can simply place them. Okay, so this is going to be my design. Now maybe this one, this is just to fill the areas here, that is, that will be empty. So I am using again my offset path here to make a little offset path, for not that much, just a bit. Yeah, that is good for me. Now cut them. Now I am selecting this both group, this two text here, and opening transparency and paste in front. Okay, as you can see, there is some lot of space between them, so I can easily fix them, because I don't need anything to be inside them. So I'm just merging and uniting them. That will make them a complete single shape. Okay guys, so this part is done here. My cat space text is done here. For this area, I just want to make a space kind of feel here. So I'm going to, okay, maybe this graphic a bit smaller position. like this. Okay, and now I am going to use these graphics to place here, so I will be back after that. Okay guys, so this is now my final position of all the elements I am going to use in my design. Now I don't need them. Okay, so here I put this UFO sign behind my cat helmet here, so that is okay for me now. Now I just want to make some random lines so that it looks like this is a space, because some kind of falling stars. So I am going to use this Illustrator charcoal brush here. This one is default brush, you will find this one. So I am just going to make some random lines. Not there. This will just give me a feel that this is a space kind of area here. Okay, not too much. Now I can simply select them so that I can make their position a bit, make the size a bit bigger like this, and of course I can break them so that they are not in stroke mode. So everything here is now in fill mode. So I am going to add some colors to my design here, and of course for that I need to make a background first, because whatever I am going to put as the design color, I need to confirm that it must look good on a certain background. So for this one here I am just going to take this blue background here, and then I will adjust my colors according to that. So I am using my color theme here, the Adobe color theme. If you are using a CC version, then you will get this option under window. This is color themes. And if you are using CS versions or older versions, then you will not get this one. You need to pick colors manually. So as I said before, I am going to use, this is going to be a t-shirt for kids, so I am going to use some kids friendly color, like not too much darker but some lighter colors, but I will not use too much colors here. So I am going to use maybe 5 colors in this design, or not 5 colors, maybe 4 colors. That will be my all colors. So I am going to pick some colors from here first, like this one here. This image I will use a, of course, a light brighter yellow color, maybe something like this color. Anything I am going to use here must look good on darker backgrounds like black. So this is a space theme, so I need to add some, I should add some blue colors, but not too much darker blue. Okay, this blue will work for me. I got a request to show how I choose the color process, so that's why I am showing you all this. This is the process I choose my colors. Okay, so this will be my final colors for all of the designs here. So I'm going to make them group in my source panel. Okay, now for everything here I need to separately color them. So I'm going to use, first of all I am going to use this small elements here so that I can colorize them easily. Like I want them to be a lighter kind of color so that it feels like it is a falling star. So everything else here I will just, I am going to just duplicate these colors, nothing else I am going to do here. So this one here I am going to use my live pen bucket tool. So I am sampling this color here, This one I am going to use a, I am going to make a this kind of lighter fill. Okay, now this one here, this is, this one also I am going to fill with that color, but I am going to make it a kind of red, because this one I want to just represent the Mars here, because that is, this is looking like that one. So you can see everything here I am going to use is that same color. These four colors I am going to use in all over my design. Okay guys, so let me just do this. I will be back after that. Okay guys, so this is now my final design. I just added some color in this design. I wanted to make it a very colorful design, because this is going to be a t-shirt design for kids, so kids must love this. Now I can just fix something like this. Cat head is not looking very much real, because this is not looking like a 3D object. This is looking like a flat image. But okay, before that I can just simply fix them, because they are stroke mode. I am just making them fill mode. Okay, so this cat image head is not looking very good here, because this is looking like a flat image here. So I'm going to just make it look like a 3D object here, and for that I am just going to make a glass effect here, that there is a glass in front of this cat. So that's what I am going to do. But for that, first of all I need to select this group, and I have to locate that in my, this is the group. I am making them that group lock, so it will not move from its place. Okay, sorry for that. Now I am going to use my curvature tool here, just to draw a simple shape in front of my cat. But I need to keep everything inside this black area, this black border of my helmet here, and that is what will give it a professional look. And now I am going to select this yellow color here. I can select any four colors I choose here. I am using this yellow for this one, and I am going to make the opacity down a bit like this, and then this will give it a look like there is a glass in front of my cat. So that is how it will look like. This is a 3D image, but as you can see, there is a, this layer should be underneath this black layer here. So I am going to select this one, cut. Now now I need to unlock this group. If I select this group here, I can expand it. Okay, now if I select this black layer here, just like this, you can see. So when I am selecting this black group here, and once anything is, when anything is selected like this one, and if I now press Ctrl F or Ctrl B, that will paste anything exactly in front of this selected layer, or below this selected layer. So I am going to press Shift B, that will place that exactly below this layer, this black layer. And if I just, okay, let me just fix it. Easiest way, so I am selecting this layer and this group here, using my shape builder tool to combine them. Okay, sorry for that. First of all I need to select the color I am going to place here. So I am going to select black for this one, just to put it, just to fill this with black colors, just like this. As you can see, this is now looking good, at least better than before. Okay, I think this is looking like there is a lot of yellow colors in my design, so I am going to maybe fix something like this to this. Okay, this part here I don't need them to be yellow, like this one, this one, this one, this one also. If I select them, I can simply make them this blue color, or maybe not blue color, this lighter yellow color. Okay, that is okay for me. This is some small details. You need to work on small details every time you are making a design, because a small mistake can ruin your this amount of lot of works. So whenever making design, always double check when you are making mistake, or what is going to be the mistake. So guys, this is my final design now. I wanted to make a vintage kind of design for this order here. So this is my final design. I can simply add some grunge texture on it, but that is I'll do later. So it is almost 26 minutes, so I'll not take any more time of you guys. This is all for today. Thank you everyone, have a great time. See you in the next video.